Watch it though. You gotta watch it closer. Hey, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Yeah. Today is Sunday, November 17th, 2019, and hope everybody have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day today. As of course you all know, there's been quite a few interesting events happen here in Shreveport and the state of Louisiana. They had the elections yesterday. Everybody came out and voted for John Bell Edwards. He's back in office. Also here locally, we want to send a shout out to Darryl Joy Walters on the good campaign that she ran for district representative, District 3 representative. And, you know, we still got your back in everything that you do, because I know that ain't going to stop you from continuing to get out here in the community. We salute you, Ms. Walters. We congratulate Ms. Phelps on her victory, and we look forward to working with you and helping you help us to help our representatives be held accountable for their actions. Also, most importantly, I want to, you know, in not a sense gloat or whatever, but I want to, you know, shout out to all the voters who realized that that bond proposal was nothing more than a scam and voted all three propositions down. It was nothing personal against the administration, but due to the light of all the previous corruption and historical patterns, I mean, it was very unwise for us to give them that type of money, knowing that there's still financial mismanagement going on inside the city of Shreveport. So, you know, shout out to the voters, and that does prove that your vote does count. Also here locally though, man, a couple of killings took place here over the last 3-4 days. And it's kind of crazy because one of them involved a child. Now, y'all know how many children this year alone here in Shreveport have been killed through senseless violence? I think this is the third or the fourth child that's under the age of 2 years old, man, that then got murdered here. You know, and in a lot of these cases, man, I'm gonna just keep this real. You know why people shooting up in your car, man. People don't just drive up and say, hey, I think I'm gonna shoot you. We, a lot of time, know what's going on, man, because a lot of this stuff is just retribution. And these innocent babies are getting caught up in it, man. You know? That's Pastor Maeve right there. Man, these innocent babies are getting caught up in the crossfire. Man, that is the third child this year, at least the third child this year. And in the last year and a half, that's the fourth child under the age of 2 years old that then got shot in the head, man. This shit is crazy, dog. I mean, then you got the boy that got shot up there at the liquor store. And everybody understand the anger at the liquor store, but it's not the liquor store that's doing the killing. Yeah, they're providing the poison that poison our spirits and our minds to get us in that frame of mind, but it's us doing this killing, man. Man, this shit is crazy. This is the third baby, man, that done been murdered here, bruh, in Shreveport. And just this year alone, and this year we still got 2 more months, a month and a half to go. We had 3 babies under the age of 2 years old to get shot in the head, man. Shot in the head. I gotta call. Y'all gotta give me a minute, man. Let me call Pastor back, cause I was supposed to be going to church this morning. I ain't gonna be able to make it. I got my son, so y'all give me a minute, man. Let me take care of this business. Hey, once again, y'all, sorry to interrupt y'all Sunday, but I want to continue on real briefly about what I was talking about before I had to talk with Pastor Mays. Y'all continue to support him. He's a brother that's really, but I mean, out there fighting for empowerment. But again, I want to ask the question, y'all. We understand that the conscious community would say white supremacy. We understand that the religious people will say it's the devil. We understand that people in the white community say it's Negroes, you know. But who do we as black people blame, man, when just this year alone, again, you have had 3 babies under the age of 2 years old to get shot in the head. Now, we got to ask that serious question. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, the other tragic situations, like when a young brother got shot up there on the Cooper Road at the liquor store. Everybody's blaming the liquor store, which again, the liquor store contributes by selling the poison, but who's going buying the poison? Who's hanging out at the liquor store? Until you change the mentality, our culture, man, we're going to continue to see our baby. This is about the 16th video I did where I say we're going to continue to see our babies die. And again, this is the third baby this year alone that got shot in the head. Now, in most of them cases, what's so sad about it is we know who's doing what and why they doing it. If you live in the hood and you really, you know, involved in your hood, you know what's going on in the hood. But at what point do we challenge this shit? I'm gonna be real, to all the gangsters out there, you have a better vested interest in controlling the violence in your neighborhood than the police, because you can't make no money in the hood. The hood is so hot now, all this killing. I mean, when we were coming up, the gangsters really kept all the violence down because they know they couldn't make no money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's crazy that when you got somebody shooting up in a car, that person didn't just randomly shoot up in that car, but our kids are getting caught up in the crossfire with these ignorant Negroes out here with this dumb shit, man. When that baby got shot in the house, when Queen Dean got shot, you cannot convince me that somebody don't know who shot up in that house all them time and killed that baby. Evidently somebody in that house know why it happened. I mean, why it happened. So at what point, man, do we step up and take responsibility for our fucking actions in our community, man? Stop waiting on the police to make shit better. The police only come after the gunshot been fired and an innocent baby dead, man. That's when the police come. You know, I mean, it's crazy. Stop blaming everything else, man. Let's start blaming us. But not only stop blaming us, let's change this shit, man. Start with your kids, bro. Because that was a 19-year-old boy that shot that baby, man. That was a 19-year-old child who shot a 2-year-old child. This shit is crazy, man. So we got to start really, I mean, shit is simple as paying attention to this fuck-ass rap music that your kids are listening to. Paying attention to what they seeing on TV. Paying attention to what they looking at on YouTube. And monitoring and censoring it. You have a right as a parent to take control of your child's social media or social experiences, period. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we putting out a bunch of savage-ass children, and then we wondering why our children dying and going to prison for killing each other. Man, y'all let me go. I'm finna spend the day with my son and try to teach him some of those things. Man, it's crazy. Third baby in less than a year to get murdered. Literally, third child to get shot in the head this year alone here in Shreveport. Third child under 2 years old to get shot in the head, man. And we want to blame white supremacy. We want to blame the liquor store. Nah, we going to blame niggas. We going to have to hold ourselves accountable. Go on, take her in. Y'all be blessed.